post notes. You're right. Not a lot of lively people in the chat. Everybody tired? Acting like it's Monday or something. Does everybody have a case of the Mondays? All right, I put in some shipping notes here. So I've been playing around with shipping. I hate taking a hit on shipping, but I also hate paying shipping. So I'm trying to find an even ground here. So playing around a little bit. Anybody who's got an open stack will obviously be reimbursed shipping. But something I'm doing a little differently is if you've picked up a slab, it's going to be 50 cents per order on top of that. If you pick up just a regular order, it's going to be 25 cents. And of course, if I'm making like a couple bucks off shipping, you're going to get reimbursed because that's not how I roll. But it seems like shipping keeps on going up and they're not telling anybody because every time I ship out, it seems like I'm paying much, much more than I'm getting. I don't know how Ben does it. I don't know if his services are much cheaper, but shipping sucks. Oh, it's like K-I-Aid. Kool-Aid. There we go. Uh, he's not mad. He's just like, like he doesn't know what to do. But maybe if you tilt him up a little bit, like, you see, I'm Donald. You think I would have some of this ready ahead of time, but why would I do that, guys? Why would I do that? We'll start the pre-bids here in a little bit. We'll allow people to roll in. There's Dagger rolling in. A few others I missed coming in. McGee, Hyatt, Growing Pains is in the house. Freyer. Is that the first time I've seen your name? I feel like it is. Welcome in, Freyer. Hopefully we can have a little bit of fun. Yeah, Dagger, you just have like one card, I think, from last month, Monday Night Madness. And you said, you know what, hold. It is at least a Chet. What else is in here? A Chet? Oh, yeah, you got Fergie Jenkins auto, too. Cup of Joe. Manny, what's happening? That's always a good surprise mail day. I shouldn't have showed it to you. Should have just said yes. Let's see, what should we start with? Let's start with something that nobody ever wants. Let's go with something that nobody even pre-bid on. And let's do a little basketball lot. There it is. Let's move this bad boy to the stage. A little Trey Young lot. What you got here is a player of the day out of 199. And you got a Trey Young out of 75. That's that little huddle hyper something. Trey Young. Trey Young it is. Let's get that centered because I'm a little OCD. Jay Houston popping in. Thank you for the bid before I even get it started. And we'll run this bad boy at 20 seconds. I decided on 0 mystery packs. You know, I figured I'm going to let some of the others take care of that for a little bit. I really wanted to throw together a cool Star Wars one, but with the release of 2025 coming out, the market's still everywhere. Jay Houston, congratulations. Much appreciated. I'll start a stack. And anything that is open, I am going to ship out. I'm going to try to get shipped out this week unless I hear otherwise. You're all paid up, so. Yeah, and I have some good cards, but I don't have that good range. Like, there was a couple I'm like, oh, somebody would love this. But it was going to be like a $250 pack. And then it'd have like a $40 pack. So it was a little bit of everywhere. And I was only going to have like 5 or 6 decent ones. And then I would have thrown some of the stuff out for my shows, which, you know, it's always good to have some eye appeal at the shows. All right. First sale down for the night. My squeaky chair. What else do we want to start with? A little baseball, a little football. Got Twitter. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the boosty. First one of the chat to name a sport, we'll throw it up. Or non-sport, if you really want it. Dodgeball. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. You know, I don't have any cricket. All right, here we go. We'll throw up a little Kumar rocker on the red and blue. I think they skipped the red, white, and blue and just went with the red and blue. And then we also have a Jersey Kings out of Donruss. And I believe this one's numbered. Maybe not. I take that back. It is not numbered. And no one can read that. The enclosed memorabilia is not from any specific game or event. Doesn't mean it didn't come off his body. It could be some of his MLB issued underwear. We don't know. 90s figure skating. I have the metal bat replica or memorabilia card. It's too heavy to ship though. What was her name? The Nancy Kerrigan metal pipe to the knee. Where is that orange card? Oh, there it is. There it is. It's hiding in there. I could have searched, but you know. Kumar Rucker up. Tanya Harding, thank you. I probably do have some Jiminy Cricket. That would be great, though, as a dual auto of Vince Vaughn from Dodgeball and Ben Stiller. Flippity flam. No one likes the way he's starting in the MLB. How about a little Mike Schmidt? You know what? I may not have preloaded this one. Another thunderstorm warning. We have been getting hammered today. Live auction done. Rando lot. We'll give a nice little 20 seconds on this one. Allow pre-bids, 99 cents. Fulfillment. Oop, got to change the shipping. Move that bad boy to stage. And now a flash flood warning. Cool. I just put it up. How does it go to the middle? Move to the stage. And here we go. Squirrels do not float, but they do swim. I mean, they probably lay on their back and swim it out. Well, here we go. Little competition going on. I have some other cards to throw in the stack, I think. Well, of course, I couldn't reach them on time. I'll throw them in anyway. Little Steve Carlton. Another little Mike Schmidt. We'll add to that stack. Joe McGee took that down. You and Griffin go to the same address? Because Griffin has an open stack. So I can just add to his if you want. Oh, yeah, they don't care. All right, perfect. I had one fall off my roof. Did the old yeet from the roof to the tree, but it missed the branch and yeeted right down to the ground, second story, and didn't even affect it. So they are kind of ninjas. And combine with Griffin. All right, there we go. Congratulations. And thank you for the purchase. Let's see, what do we have on pre-bid here? Oh, we'll put up our first slab of the night. Little old school. Little Todd Pinkston SGC action. I have some older cheap slabs in the pre-orders. Do you see any PC in there? That is to the stage. And started. Little old school label for SGC card. Ignore the ripped up stickers. Sports card guarantee. Todd Pinkston. Can't even remember if he ended up playing a lot. Tom with the win. Congratulations. Add it to a fresh stack for you. Tom had a healthy stack sent off with all the Lorcana too. Hopefully you hit something out of a pack or two that you had in there. I haven't heard if anybody cracked anything out of those packs. Odds are there's a enchanted in one of those packs because that's how lucky my daughter is. She's the one that picked that box out. Gotta love it. Yeah, there's definitely some extras in there for good behavior. So, while we're talking Lorcana, did we ever decide what the next set we should break is? I think we have a little bit of time before the next one's out. Pre-bid, Austin Reeves. Get a little basketball in. Jay Houston is winning. And that, I better put him up. We got a little Illusions, Austin Reeves, and we also have a little red wave out of Prism. That is this year's 24-25 Prism. And then Illusions rookie card. And that is live on this Monday Night Madness. After me, of course, is Growing Pains. Get your pre-bids in. From another computer, of course, because you don't want to leave this exciting, entertaining stuff over here. Jay Houston, congratulations. Taking down the basketball. Added to your stack. Next pre-bid up. We got a few bids in on. You know what? Let's do our. Is this our first football up? Wait for it. There it is. B squared cards jumping in. He got a pre-bid in. So we got a little supernatural A little shimmery, speckly on the Panini Contenders. And then we also have a little speckly Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. And that one is live. Miller jumping in. Thank you for the bid. We'll throw in two more cards, Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, because we can. Add it to your stack, sir. Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, and I got squirreled, imagine that. Um, the Lorcana breaks went pretty well. I think a lot of people had a good time. I haven't even changed my mat, so you'll be able to see my Chip and Dale mat here. The Disney Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers mat, not to be confused with any other Chip and Dale. I even got my Donald Duck colors out here still with the notified buyers and move to stage. Got a little Pete Crow Armstrong, who's been on a little bit of a slowdown here lately. I know because he's on my fantasy team and kicking my butt. But he did go after a day off. He did go like 3 for 3 the other day. And Baseball Cadre is winning on that one. So we got a little Bowman Chrome on the Pete Crow Armstrong, both in Mets uniforms, just to rub it into the Mets that they gave him up a little bit. And then we got the paper of the same thing. And that one is live. Yeah, that's I never get too pumped about, I get too excited about football too. So, I'm so pumped and ready for actual football to start. None of this preseason crap. Baseball Cadre got that one. You know, I'll look at stats and I'll see what happens. I'll keep an eye out for some possible fantasy sleepers, but preseason's such a joke. I mean, there's got to be something they could figure out to stop this preseason crap. We've already narrowed it down to 3 games, but it's all about that money, money, money. Let's see what else we got in here. How can I? Let's see. Can I give a notification? Notify buyers. Oh, good Lord. I'm an amateur. I act like I've never done this before. Got to remember to put the cards up there, guy. We got a little Allen Iverson rookie card. Looks pretty good, too. Can't tell if that's the... I would call that an imperfect corner. The rest of it looks pretty clean. And then we got a little Jared McCain on the rookie Donruss for them pesky 76ers. And we're live. Mike Jones. Taken down. Getting a good old deal for the Iverson rookie. Congrats. And also be looking out in the very near future. We're going to be firing back up coffee and cards. I had a lot going on with work, and I traveled last week. I slept in the last version of Coffee and Cards because of who I am as a person, and I love sleep. Well, let's get this one thrown up there. Notify buyers. Let's move to the Wade Boggs to the stage. A little Wade Boggs, baseball cadre. This one is from that one. Tribute, I believe. I always think it's triple threads because it looks like a triple, but I think it's tribute. But that is Mr. Wade Boggs, not numbered, just cool and a thick, semi-thick boy. That one is live. Oh, we got to do a giveaway too. You know what are we going to do for a giveaway? Baseball cadre won that one. Congratulations. Added to your stack. If I can find it. There. Let's do a givey. And that givey shall be $5 off to anything in my store. And it's good because it's on a Post-it. So that counts. It's kind of like an IOU. It's as good as money. And how that'll work, you send me an offer. If you win, $5 off. Anything in my store. Add to the stream. Where'd it go? Come on. Start giveaway. If you're on one of those other platforms, YouTube, Facebook, we got one watching each. Come on over to MidwestBoxBreaks.net, where you can enter this giveaway for $5 off my stuff. And if there's nothing that you see that you want in the store, let me know. I probably have it. I just haven't listed it because, because of who I am as a person. And it's all about time. Notifying the buyers. We're going to move this to the stage. We got a little Amador. A little purple. A little purple. We got a little extra card here. Someone else wants to bid. Baseball Cadres in the lead on that one also. Little purple to 199, and that is numbered. What? To 199. Where's that at? That is the number 76, if that matters. 76. Don't forget to enter that givey. 24 people in the chat. Only 8 entered. 9. Lunchbox special. What's happening? Long time no see. Baseball Cadre takes that one down. Thank you, thank you. I don't know if you're in here, but thank you. How about a little throwback to a little Juan Soto, Heart of the City, and Unleashed. Then we'll finish up the rest of the pre-bids. Where did that go? Rando, where'd you go? There you are. Rando. Duplicate. Move to stage. Starting at 99 cents, you got a little Juan Soto. 11 entries into the giveaway. Thank you. Should be approximately 12 more in there. No takers on Soto. We'll add a little Carson Williams. This one is out of 175. You can see the little fancy design in there. And this one's your regular VIP. Move to stage. We got a pre-bid in. Baseball Cadre also went in that one. That one is live. 11 entries in. 13 seconds to go. Get in your entries. Baseball cadre takes that one down. And the winner is JJ Max card, Shapiro. Congratulations, sir. I have a bonus card sitting here for you, too. I think I might have 2 bonus cards sitting here for you. Ah, yes. I set one to the side. Kadai Singa. I think it's the sun. So I don't know if you heard. Just go through the store if you're looking for anything. Send me an offer of $5 off. Anything you would like. Ooh, I do have a sweet. I don't know if this is something you would be interested in. Where did that go? I don't think I got this listed yet, but I did recently pick up this a reasonable. I have got a reasonable deal on Willie Mays Beckett 4. I got to double check. I think it's going to be. I do sell squirrels. No, I'm just kidding. Do sell bonsais and squirrels. It was not $40. I know that. But if that's something you're interested in, I'll get it listed up too. I don't know. Maybe it was 40. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I talk to myself that I'm going to be like, oh, I'll get that listed. I'll get that listed. I'll get that listed. And then I just don't. I probably also have move to stage about 55 to 60 drafts saved in that one of those other platforms too. An additional slab here. A little Brett Beatty on the Bowman Chrome Sapphire and SGC 10. Oh, and Shapiro's winning that one. And that one is live. Bix 1007 and Meekmo 323. Welcome in. Shaky Plains. What's happening? Welcome in. Oh, got somebody coming in the last second. B. Armstrong. And Shapiro takes that down. Thank you for the bid. Congrats. Dope. Well, I showed you that card. Now I got to remember where I put it. Squirrel. You know what? I just question so many things in life about myself. Notify buyers, Jalen Hurts is going live. Tom is in the lead with Jalen Hurts, and it's going to be numbered out of 299. It's a little orange. It's a little shimmery. Kind of says "pow." They're going to be a little good again this year. And that one is live. Rocco, what's happening? Didn't see you pop in either. Not quite a color match, but there is some color. There's a little bit of white. Good pickup there, sir. Congratulations. We'll save the Ripken. I think we got one more. There it is. Zach Etilot. I think I added. Did I have all three? Oh, yeah, I had all three of these. Notify buyers. Move to stage. Ah, Rocco. So we got one of my favorite sets, both football and basketball, is that totally certified. The way they did that one, I kind of like it. It's very similar to Donruss Elite for me. Just a little shiny. And then we have the regular prism, and we have a Monopoly prism. All three, one money. And that one is live. One of the better rookies to actually play. Dan coming in, trying to snag it. Thank you, sir. I think I completely forgot to respond to you on some of those Jordan cards again. Dude, I suck at responding to messages. I'll hit people up all day long saying, hey, I remember I saw this card, but man, responding to people is not my. Zeki, yeah, he's. A lot of people are saying he's not going to cut it in the NBA. Like, yeah, he is. I mean, all you have to do is be able to run up and down the court. And to play a little Powerball and get knocked over by the King James. I'm really selling up my basketball cards here. I truly believe NFL cards continue to get bigger because it's stuff the NFL are actually doing to make it bigger and better, and people are all over the place loving it. I can't keep NFL cards long enough. But basketball, they just sit there. Let's see, do we have any more pre-bids? We got one more pre-bid on the Cal Ripken. This is going to make its way around. This may make its way around. You know what? We'll go ahead and put that one up now. I got several other lots that we can do, and maybe I'll do a finale with one large lot. So we got the Cal Ripken rookie, 82 Donruss. Looks pretty clean. This one actually, I got this one from the GOAT. And I was like, you know what? Let's make this card a round robin. Forgot that I had bought it because I left my stack sitting there so long. Yeah, ya bum! Where did it go? There we go. We're going to notify the buyers. And then we're going to move it to stage. At least you guys get the play-by-play. Palm Beach Sports Cards is in the lead. 6 bids at $9, and we're going live. And because we can, we're going to throw in a little cartoony score all-star on the Ripken. Rocco comes in, and we're also going to add a little Captain Crunch, Cal Ripken. Why? Because we can. Mikmo in the lead. Mikmo taken down. Congratulations, or ma'am. Mr. or Mrs. Mikmo. Mr. Mikmo. And the whole idea of that is now go back and see what I paid GOAT for it to see if I got more. Be like, nana nana boo boo. I almost put the Cal Ripken, bought the Cal Ripken. Let's see. I'll double check to see if we have any pre-bids. No more pre-bids right now, so we can. Let's see. What should we do? Da 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 da. Oh, we got a few Mets fans in here, so let's throw up. I added another card to this lot. Maybe something nobody has. Move to stage. Little. Somebody said this is Luis Angel, not Luis Angel. Luis Angel Acuna. So we got a little Topps rookie card, a little Bowman rookie card, and we got a little Optic rated rookie. All three, one bid, or multiple bids. However it works out. And you know what? While that gets rolling, we could also do another giveaway. And we'll just do the same thing. We'll duplicate it, and I'll give $5 away to my store because we can. No problem at all. Yeah, I figured some people, I mean, it's just not beneficial sometimes to have some of those extra base rookies laying around too. So All right, I'm typically not super like excited about shimmery cards. Like they don't like, give me that ooh. But there's something about the heritage. I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but I kind of like it. Hmm. Where did you go? There it is. Huh. Why did I have this one starting at $1.50? That one's live. Luis Reyes, and there's a little hidden Shohei Ohtani down there in the corner. Who? Mike Jones. Little Meek Mo and B. Armstrong going at this one. Thank you, thank you. Mr. Meek Mo taking that one down. Much appreciated. Added to your stack that I almost put in a weird spot. Squirrel! Skiing, what's happening? The return of coffee and cards should be coming in the very near future, Skiing. How are we? 8 entries. Oh, we can put this post-it back up. We're giving away $5 off to the Squirrel Store. Can be used for cards if you don't see anything in my store. Just hit me up what you like, and I'll find you something. It can be $5. It can be $500. You'll still get $5 off, though. But if you're spending $500, we're still going to give you a little better deal. But yeah, we'll get started soon. Busy week last week with work. I traveled, and of course, in good old traveling fashion, oh, I missed your. Back then, they didn't want me. Mike Jones, Paul Wall. Yeah, work interfering with my hobbies. It's ridiculous. Squirrels after squirrels. But being busy is a good thing. You know what? Let's put up a little Walker Janik. We got a little prospect edition. I think this is something by Panini. And then we got a little Mojo-y thing there and a first. 3 cards. And I don't think I had this in here, so let's do random. Rando lot. Up, here comes the winner. Dan. Congratulations. $5 off anything in my store. Of course. Oh, I got Might help if I hit start. Usually helps. Stinging it is. You will probably be charged shipping. It's been a little bit. But, of course, I'll get you reimbursed. Then I have to add something to the stack for Austin, too, from Coffee and Cards Givey a couple weeks ago. He collecting anything new? Or still same old Raiders and Luca? NBA or football? Cool. Well, let's see. What else can we run here? No additional pre-bids. We got some. Might help if I set that aside. Move to stage. We got a little T. McMillan here. We also have some bonus cards. I have a Voltaic, a little Score Tet McMillan, a little Sage Tet McMillan, and a little Bowman U Tet McMillan. Of course, not a problem at all. Did I make the I make something shriek? No go on the Tet McMillans. Let's see, how much time do we have? Oh, we got one more minute. Let's throw some cards up here for one last lot. So we'll take anything that went up that hadn't sold. So we're going to start, and then we'll raid right in. So we got Juan Soto. We got the Tet McMillan lot. And then we have some extras to throw in here. You know what? Because we can, here's some UFC. And then for every bid, I'll add more. Oop. There should be those Kumar Rocker cards too. There we go. And then we also have a patch Kumar Rocker and a red and blue Donruss Kumar Rocker. Gotta find the Rando lot. Rando lot. Where'd you go? Rando lot. Duplicate. Move to stage. So right now we have 3 UFC cards, 2 baseball, the Tet McMillan lot, 2 Kumar Rockers. And that one is live. All cards. And we'll throw in a Bryce Young Score rookie and a Bryce Young Pinnacle rookie. Meek Mo's in there. Here's another rookie for Bryce Young. And then we'll throw in a Carson Williams. Scheme taking that one down for a pretty penny. $2.99. Congratulations. Nice stack of cards there for $3. And yeah, just send me a message if there's nothing that you see, Jeff and Dan. Much appreciated, everybody. Happy Monday. Go take care of growing pains and enjoy this Monday night. We are off. Much appreciated, everybody.